What is up? YouTube. High definition. Television. Here we go. Eric P. Your friend. Your favorite corner of the internet or of YouTube. Probably not. Let's be real. Got a video tonight. It's Friday, and it's been a low-key Friday. I worked today. It was a slow day at work. Really fucking slow. Boo. And ended up grabbing myself some dinner, just chillaxing here with the cats, watching some metallurgy a little bit earlier, just watching some Grown Man Record Night. They're still on. I think they're doing chip chat at this point. I've had a bunch of stuff in mind to talk about for the channel. Low battery notification. Shit. Bunch of stuff in mind to talk about here on the channel that you're here watching right now. And I figured I'd bust out volume 2 for your health, my gym playlist. For my health, really, let's be real, it's my gym playlist, not yours. You can put these items on your playlist, but this is what I've been listening to for like the last few weeks at the gym. We're just going to dive right in, starting with War Crusher out of Portland, Oregon, I believe. This was released by Desolate Records at any rate. Armistice is the name of the album. I mean, if you can't tell what they're going for based off of this album cover, then do you even listen to Crust? Do you even know Bolt Thrower? These guys do. These guys idolize Bolt Thrower, and they do such a fucking stellar job, man. And it's not just Bolt Thrower worship. I mean, there is plenty of that on here. Lyric sheet inside. Vinyl's on black. Did come with a sick fucking poster that I might as well. I think if I get it, I can grab it here. This poster's sick. This one might actually go on the wall at some point. Anyway, I digress. This band, yes, they're clearly indebted to the lads in Bolt Thrower. But man, they bring in elements of Crust, like Misery, Milwaukee shit, Minneapolis, excuse me, not Milwaukee. Minneapolis vibes on this for sure. You get some just like straight up sacrilege worship on this shit for sure. Some echoes of Concrete Socks, English Dogs on this shit for sure. They managed to blend all that though very, very well, and you know, for an homage band, they sound uniquely like their own thing, and it's fucking just killer. Savage, burly fucking crusty death metal. It is so fun to listen to, and this has got me through some shit in the mornings, let me tell you. War Crusher, Armistice, Desolate Records. Fucking check it out. Stuff is stellar. Here's one that, man, I didn't have this. I just actually picked this up, and it motivated me to put it on the playlist. And it's freaking pumped me up a few times. Peace of Mind, Iron Maiden, man. This fucking probably, I'm pretty vocal about the fact that I'm a Paul guy over a Bruce guy when it comes to Iron Maiden. This is probably my favorite Bruce record. I really fucking like this record. I mean, I liked it before, but having it now in the collection and listening to it numerous times, there's nothing wrong with this album. Just stellar. That word. I love every cut on this thing, man. Just anthemic vibes, epic, melodic, heavy metal. It rules. Peace of Mind, Iron Maiden. This tape is cool. It's a BMG Music Club version. So you got the Music Club on the spine there. It does not open the wonky way, the original EMI cassette, I believe. It opens just normal, but there's a dude's cool nonetheless. Happy to have it. Really happy to have it, actually. And again, as far as gym playlists go, man, whoo! Yeah, especially for the cardio shit, man. This stuff, stellar. There's that word. How many times is he going to drop the word stellar tonight, people? Who knows? Completely different than Iron Maiden. This thing, this beast. Trenchant, Commando Cult. Holy fucking shit. Headsplit Records put this out last year or the year before. This is not a new release. Nice smoky cassette shell with the Headsplit Records logo on display. Texas band. Really dig that cover. The artwork is cool. Here's the band. I can't read these lyrics at all. Doesn't matter. How to describe Trenchant. Fucking conducive for heavy lifts. How about that? No, seriously though, this is like, it's like, imagine like Conqueror through like a early Angel Corpse filter with a lot of Slayer, Hell Awaits, and turn of the century, like into the 2000s, ultra brutal, ultra fast Brazilian death metal scene, all kind of co-mingling and contributing seed to provide the world with just one offspring that is Trenchant here. Killer, brutal, brooding, atmospheric, satanic, savage, fucking filth, bordering on grind. Really, the difference between this and I hesitate to call it war metal. I mean, it is in that, like, say, Perdition Temple is war metal, or again, the aforementioned Angel Corpse is war metal. This thing has hooks for days. It's killer. I love this album. One of my favorite finds so far this year, because I completely just didn't pay attention when Headsplit dropped it, whenever that was. And I think it's come out on vinyl too. I want to say Gods. Fuck, what's the label? I'm not even gonna. I could picture the label logo in my mind. I think it's the same label that put out like Auto Crater 5, 6, 7 years ago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Fucking killer stuff. Headsplit put out the tape. I highly recommend peeping it. Really, really good. Here's another one. This is in my favorite fucking adhesive fucking sleeves. Hate them, dude. I hate them. Fall of Ephrafa. Owsla. George is once again losing his mind on the floor around the tripod that you're watching me from right now. Really, really killer LP. Probably my favorite from this band. They put out several full lengths, and I mean, they're one of those bands that's like impossible to really describe. Very vegan, very anarcho. This album is very crusty, bordering on like stadium crust at times. So like super indebted to the likes of His Hero Is Gone, Massacre, that kind of shit. These guys would put out like post-rock albums, post-hardcore albums. The only real common link between all of the records that this band did between like 2004 and like 2009, it's not new shit. I might be wrong with those dates too. It's very possible. Is that every one of these records that they put out is somehow related to the the book Watership Down. and named after something within the language that the rabbits in Watership Down speak. Um, it is crushing. It is brooding. It is atmospheric. It is kind of heartbreaking at times. Like this is some motivational shit right here. Um, really fucking good. Really unique too in terms of like crust. Yeah, I mean it has plenty in common with some of the bands I already mentioned. You could link it up there with like a lot of the stuff that is on the roster: Neanderthal Stench, Profane Existence, like say Appalachian Terror Unit. Jesus Christ, I am stumbling tonight. Anyway. Um, Very good. Very good. A 10 out of 10 record, for sure. Perfecto. What else? Oh, man, I want to talk about this one. This is a new one for me. I went and saw my buddy's band play at a local bar, like 5 block walk from where I live. And we were just shooting the shit, catching up. It'd been a while since we talked. Band Despair, who I've talked about years past. Um, Really good fucking D beat. We were just talking about music, man, and he was wearing a shirt by these guys, and it kind of came up because was talking about the Japanese band Intention, which I had posted on Instagram, um, Burning Spirits stuff, and mentioned this, and realized he was wearing the shirt. Nagasaki Sunrise with Nostalgia, released by fucking Monolith Records. Portuguese band. Looks war themed, maybe. I don't know, man. I kind of went a little bit blind into this, especially based off of the conversation that we were having. I queued it up on the list the next day at the gym, and I was expecting like D beat raw punk with some Burning Spirits flavor. That's on here for sure, but like, it's kind of. Would you stop? Just piss off for a bit, guys. Let a dude chill. Um, it's definitely got that, but it's like, okay, imagine a bunch of kids raised on nothing but like fucking Swedish D beat, Death Side out of Japan, and that kind of shit, like Judgment, and Paintbox, um, and fucking like Holocaust and Tank from New Wave of British heavy metal shit. And that's what you get with this band. It's really unique. There is not a lot of bands of this ilk that I've heard or that I know of. Just driving, catchy, chugging, brutal. There's a lot of D beats. Cool lyric book. There's a lot of melodies. There's a lot of just like blazing solos. The vocals are, you can understand what they're saying. So you don't get like that standard crusty fucking D beat growl. It's stellar. This is become a fast favorite. Like I'm pretty obsessed with this record right now. Absolutely killer. All these tracks are good. I mean, you got some high points on here for sure, like the tracks "Eat Me Alive," "Commando," "The Fall of Saigon." This record is just stellar. Again, that fucking word, but I love it. Absolutely driving. Nagasaki Sunrise. One more time. Just rad. What's next? Fuck it. Here we go. I'm going to take this out of the case because it's going to be hard to see. Another head split release. Abyssal Worm out of Germany. This is, I mean, look at that. Look at the amount of tape on this thing. It's over. Sides repeat, and this thing is over in like 12 minutes. This is absolutely punishing grind, teetering on war metal. Much more obviously so than that Trenchant. But this is just thick, crushing, freaking absolutely punishing music. When this is on, I'm constantly getting that pop-up warning that you get on your iPhone, where it's advising you turn down your earbud volume, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you, man. I'm not gonna turn down my earbud volume. I'm gonna turn it up. I mean, I've already probably got tinnitus, so fuck it, right? I'm just kidding. For you people with tinnitus, it sucks, I'm sure. Running out of battery power here, so let's try and burn through this real quick. Got a few more to show. Doom, Rush Hour of the Gods. One of my favorite Doom records. I fucking love this album. It has weird production. It's almost like their Orgasmatron, although you probably more aptly describe Doom's Greatest Invention record as like their Orgasmatron, given the production. But this one has weird production like that too. Drum sound almost fucking electronic at times, like just weirdly mic'd. Other than like some of the production stuff, this album is killer. Totally brutal, as Doom always is. Just rad. This is a reissue off of like Sunrise Records. They also reissued the Peel Sessions, I think right around the same time that this came out. Would you just let me go for like 5 minutes, man? 5 minutes? Please? Chill. Anyway, Doom. I'm not going to say much about Doom because I feel like that should be like a staple. Everyone should know that shit. Barow White. Getting a little more obscure. This came out 8 years ago? I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. And it is rad. This is Kings in Sauron's service. Barow White, fully enraptured by the mythos of fucking Lord of the Rings. Love that Tolkien shit. This is like, okay, imagine Arise era Amoebics mixed with black metal era Venom, and that's what Barow White sounds like, and it is killer. Thick tones on the bass, on the guitar, chuggy riffing, crusty sounding, but also metal as fuck. Love this album. Been a pretty steady favorite since I first heard it, however many years back it came out. Really great. You've got tracks like No Sleep Till Gondor. It's a favorite. In League with Sauron, of course. Herwer of the Dark. Knights in Sauron's service. I mean, it's a rad record. Absolutely rad. Just driving. Like, it will get you through a gym day. Keeping with the theme. Anyhow. Fuck. A couple more. Last record we're going to talk about. Pariah. Swallowed by Fog. Man, this record is awesome. Put out by Gloom Records. Nate from Devoid of Faith. Fucking what a rad record this is, man. First of all, really rad cover art here. Love the mood that sets for the album. Cool back cover. This is just some straight up awesome Hellhammer worship. Like, if you like fucking Hellhammer or Winter or Sorrow, just like ramped up a notch for the hardcore kids, this Pariah is going to be right up your alley. And it's short, so you can definitely get a full listen in during a gym sesh. Really good. Really good. Very crusty, but they can play too, man. And they don't shy away from that shit either. All right, the last tape, kind of in that vibe. Also, Malleus. Ongoing band. This is their first record, Storm of Witchcraft. And I really like this record, man. This is the album that made me fall in love with this band. Just pure first wave black metal adulation going on here. They've got an EP follow up to this, and then they put out a full length. It's either last year or the year before. Both also stellar. This is just killer, absolutely killer. You got fold out lyrics, which is kind of obnoxious, but whatever. It's a killer record, and it's similar to that Pariah, probably a little faster, a little more on the black metal side. Definitely some thrash influences on here as well. I mean, if you listen to the pedigree that I just dropped, you can throw Celtic Frost in there, Dream Death, that sort of thing, but mix it up with like some Motorhead, some Tank maybe even, definitely maybe a little bit of Warfare, probably a little bit of Bathory, and maybe even a little bit of fucking Discharge, Black Uniforms, that kind of shit. And you get Malleus. And it's an awesome amalgamation of all of that stuff. And that is all that I've got. My phone is going to die anytime now. I'm going to go. You all keep it real. Don't be shitty. Be good to yourselves. Be good to your friends. Be good to your family. And I'll see you next time. Hit me up down below. We'll talk. Take care.